How is it going today, everybody? It's your boy Will Reacts 215 in the building, and today I am back with Eden Zero, chapter 99, The Pendant. Um, when we last left off, Shiki turned into his badass form, and he beat Draken. I wish the fight would have, been like a little bit more like, back and forth or whatever, but Shiki beat Draken, so we got the conclusion of that. Homura and Rebecca did their thing against the tentacles that was going after them. And what else happened? I mean, Amira and Moscow and everybody else ran away. They did them side character teams. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Follow me on Twitter, Will Reacts 215YT, and then follow me on Instagram, w.s. w.s.g underscore 215 in the building. And be on the lookout for The Wolf Among Us coming out tomorrow or Wednesday. And because this usually comes out, I usually do these videos on Tuesdays, but when I checked it, I seen that it had came out. And also, if you have not watched Tower of God, watch it, read it. Excellent. My thoughts on the season one. I feel like it went too fast, but I, they tried to fit a lot just to get to the point where they got to. Because I'm not gonna spoil you, but go check that out. And I might do a review on my thoughts on the whole season one. I may do a video on that if anybody's interested in that. But without further ado, let's get into what this video is about. And this video was about Eden Zero. And on the cover page, we just got Shiki. I'm gonna try not to get even though you can't see it because the ring light bright. Well, that rhyme, ring light bright. And y'all see my little. I've been had this. This was like an early Father's Day gift. And then they had. I got another one. You can't really see it because my hand is pretty much covering it up. But it's like a dad and a little kid holding hands. I don't have kids, but I take care of my nieces and nephews. Like they're my kids. So, but without further ado, let's get into this video. My bad for the rambling. The 2 minutes and 29 seconds that y'all never gonna get back. Okay, so we have the conclusion of the fight. Uh, Draken's just laying on the ground pretty much, and Shiki's not laying down, but he down on his knees, like breathing hard. And his ether gear is like power is draining down, and he's shriveling up into the old man that he really truly is. So Waze and Shiki are both looking at him like, well, what the hell? I kind of wanted Waze to do more, even though I mean he did something, but none of his attacks really affected Draken on the level that I really wanted it to affect him on. Like he was just there just to pretty much do nothing. Like, well, I mean, we got the revelation that his mom died because of Draken, so I mean, we got that. But so now Waze is getting up, and he picked up a gun, and he has the gun pointing over Draken's head, and he's like ready to kill him at this point. And Shiki's like, Waze or Vase, however you guys want to pronounce it. He's the guy who killed my mom, and not just her. So many others died because of him. He's just like shriveling up, like, but he can't move. It's over. So he's pretty much cocked the gun. Could you be friends with a guy who took the life of someone you love? And Shiki's like, probably not right away. So you're saying you could someday. It might take time, but even so, if somebody reaches out, I think it's possible to be friends with anybody. Here we go with the friend shit. We've come to expect this from Mishima. That's just who he is and how he wants his characters to be. Fuck the friend shit. My man, he shot you in your head. He's not reaching out. No, even if he did, I couldn't do it. So Draken's got his hands coming up, and Wade's is like, like it's like is he reaching out? Life, give me your life. So Draken still want the life force. He like fuck the friend shit. Like you slimy piece of, says Waze, and Shiki's like, no, Waze. Bang bang. He didn't do it, and he's just looking like, damn, why can't I kill him? Damn it. And now we have Cyber or Sabir because you know how precious life really is. Cyber. I'm sorry. Cyber. Master to have Pino and Moskoy. Moskoy did absolutely nothing, and I was so hyped to say that he was going to do something, and he did absolutely nothing. The arc's still on though, but he did absolutely nothing. She gets like Pino, Moskoy, and Amira is like, huh? Because if you remember, she thought that they had no chance in defeating Draken whatsoever. Even if they took his life force and powered him down, she still thought that they wasn't going to have no, they were not going to win against him. She must not know Shiki, and they do the impossible. My bad, You actually took down the biggest bad in the Sakura Cosmos? Like, whoa, kind of a big deal. And then we have Rebecca running in. Guys, Rebecca, Homura, happy. And Homura is like, what? And she's like, hi there, Amira. I'm Shiki's friend, Amira. It's like totally nice to meet you, girl. She knew who you is. You stole her identity. This is where, I believe this is where Draken actually shot Shiki in the head and chopped off Waze's arm where they fought at, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's where this whole fight took place. And she's looking up like, I'm so glad everyone's okay. And Shiki's like, you too, Rebecca. She's having a flashback of her crying. And he's looking at her. What's wrong, Shiki? I'll never make my friends cry again. Ever. So now he's crying. And Waze is looking like her. And Pino's like, we know. And Moscow is crying. But what do we do when you start crying? Cyber's like, no kidding. You. now. She's still looking at her like, you. Mira's like, now. And Rebecca's just happy. We did it. We won. She's done way more than Lucy has ever done. This whole arc. Don't get me wrong, Lucy is actually one of my favorite characters from Fairy Tail, but Mishima did her so wrong. I mean, she got a power. I'm not gonna get on that. She did get a power up in the 100-year quest. She did get a power up, but we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that because she can't sustain it at all. So, what happened to Draken? Says Hermit, and then Pino's like, the organization that Miss Amira came from, they took him into custody. The Interstellar Union Army. I can't believe she's with the government. This is Sister talking. What will happen to the Belly Gore? Says Moscow. In which it says, I believe they will conduct an investigation, but at this point, the ship has become a sort of space colony. It is likely the residents' lifestyle will be preserved. At this point, yeah, like people are living there and they're pretty much doing their own thing. I think Amira, she's up to something too. Like, she gotta be, because there's no way they just took Draken into custody and did absolutely nothing with that man. And so we have his room, says Wise Private. His room is a mess, and he got titties and ass everywhere. An investigation? Are you kidding? Oh man, everyone here has skeletons in their closet. This is Waze having a flashback, and Cyber saying everybody has skeletons in their closet. And then he says that Amira chick said she'd handle it. That's awfully thoughtful of her, says Cyber, but not surprising. She was only here for an undercover investigation, and she captured the biggest bad in the Sakura Cosmos, which means she's probably going to get all the credit for everything, even though Shiki and everybody else did everything. They defeated the Element 4. Shiki defeated Draken, and they're probably not going to get any credit for it whatsoever. Is how I'm probably thinking what's going to happen. Considering what this will do for her career, of course she's in a good mood. That's what I'm saying. She's going to get credit for all of it. Oh yeah, I better give this back to you. Huh? It's the pendant that he thought Cyber took. Now, one of my subscribers said that somebody else took it, so I'm guessing Cyber actually went and got it back for Waze. So, you did steal it. No. You gave it to me. He's like, huh? After DJ Zombie cut off your arm, I found the guy who took the necklace. It was one of the young kids in the gang. Okay, so somebody else did take it, and he got it back for him. I went I went to give it back to you, but you wouldn't take it. And he's like, what? Told me it's a reminder of when you didn't trust your friend. I want you to keep it until the day when I can finally forgive myself. Okay, so he's saying because he blamed a friend for something that he did not do, he doesn't want to take it until, he can forgive himself. Trying to be so cool, and what happened after that, huh? Went to school, made something of yourself, and stopped hanging out with riff-raff like us because he became a professor who healed happy after he got ran over by a truck. But that Earth got reversed by Rebecca when she activated her cat leaper ability. You must have found something that meant more to you than that keepsake from your mother. Look at all this liquor they got here. You left the planet and it was like you'd forgotten all about the pendant. He didn't forget about it. Honestly, it was lonely without you, says Cyber. But I was jealous of your new life, and I'm proud that I could call you my friend. Aw. So he's not a complete asshole. They kind of redeemed his character because when we first met Cyber, that man was vicious and was killing robots left and right. Now no pressure for you to make yourself. Make I'm sorry, now no pressure for you to make something of yourself. But you've been blessed with some good friends. Now he's smiling with the pendant in the air. This is an amazing ship. I completely forgot about this bitch. One of the worst characters on Eden Zero is La Bella. She's annoying as shit, and she should have just got completely tortured. This is an amazing ship. I had no idea my dear Rebecca lived in such a nice place. Ooh, whatever is this room for? We cannot have you wandering about willy-nilly, says Homer. I hope I'm not bothering anyone. Oh, okay. So she opened the door and she saw Jin. Now, if you remember, both the start of the Ghost arc, he tried to kidnap her and she got rescued by Shiki. So he looked at her and she's like, "What is he doing here? You did trick me." Sigh. Can she not be quiet? We all work together, says Happy. It really is like we won with the power of our teamwork. The four shining stars played a big part too. I felt like it too. My ether power just kind of exploded. Like, wow, this is Shiki explaining how he got his power up. You say we all played a part, but now that you mention it, what did Connor do? Exactly. I'm amazed that he didn't turn up during any of this. I said this a couple chapters in a row. What happened to this man? And Happy and Pino like, I'm sorry, who is Mr. Connor? And so is he from... Okay, so he's from Earth 30. So they must have never met him here? And I mean Earth 29. So they must have never met him in Earth 30, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. But... And he's like... Shiki's like, don't know. What? That rude guy, you remember? That guy who was all, call me captain if you please. Look like this? I don't know who you're talking about. And she's like, what? Bro, like, that's the end of the fucking chapter. But I said this when, like, everything was going on. I said, yo, where is Captain Connor? And everybody, like, he was on the ship the whole time, but nobody ever brought him up. Mishima, this is good. Like, this is kind of like, this can be the next big manga anime, bro. The storytelling in Eden Zero is so good. It kind of gives me like One Piece vibes a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like up there yet, but it kind of gives me like One Piece vibes with the world building, the characters, and the storytelling is really getting good. Like, I hope Mishima does not fall off with the storytelling and everything going on in Eden Zero. But that does it for this video, y'all. This was a really, really good chapter. I like that we got that resolution to Waze and he's got his pendant back. We got to see him and Cyber reconcile. We got to see Jin on the ship, who I really think he's going to join. Him and his sister, maybe. A sister I can do without. But Jin would be an excellent character because they already got like a whole bunch of females on the crew and really don't need another one. But I mean, if she joins, she joins. But that does it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are new and if you like the content. It's your boy Will Reacts 215, and I'm out. Peace.